So welcome back to Talk Zone, where we're discussing about the arts, and people are talking about exposure, especially this idea about trying to promote Bruneian artists, and perhaps it's not reaching the correct outlets. So another thought was of mine, and perhaps other people's thoughts, was what can art do to promote youth in Brunei? Wafi, what are your experiences of that?
I think it depends on what you define as youth development. I think in terms of creativity, then it definitely does. But there was my experience that last year we did first Smarter theatrical performance.
Yeah, Smarter.
It was a collaborative event. I was doing videography with my crewmates.
Yes.
But we worked together with other musicians, with other dancers as well, art students. So we kind of contribute all our knowledge, and I think the event wouldn't be successful if it weren't for our collaboration from our different artistic fields. And I think that's one of the ways that you could probably say it can promote youth development, because we're doing something for the greater good.
Right. So Sakina, I mean, you said your interest was in books.
Yeah.
And what do you think is done in that area in terms of, I mean, do you think there's enough to promote like reading or even like art, books as say something that's like positive? Engaging?
In terms of reading culture in Brunei, because that's what I'm interested in, because I do see reading and books as an art. It is an art. Literature is art.
Yes.
I do see a lot of initiatives done to prompt the idea that to prompt the reading culture. And I'm thinking if we could just reach more people, because what art really needs is just audience. Because art is a form of expression. Like if you don't have anyone to show it to, like that wouldn't be. Like it would just go to waste.
Yeah.
You would express it from yourself, but it would just go to waste.
Because that's what Wafi was talking about in terms of like collaboration and working together towards a goal. Because you had different people from different fields.
Yeah, different artistic fields that could make something nice and beautiful, something artistic, something that people would want to look forward to.
I think sometimes also people were, the idea of arts that I'm not artistic, so I don't think I won't join that. But
Can you not paint?
I
draw?
can't paint.
That's me too. Like I don't think I'm artistic at all.
But the thing is, like arts doesn't necessarily you have to be your painting does have to be a masterpiece. You can just enjoy the process. After all, I think art is a process, not defined by products.
Interesting.
How do you think about arts in youth development?
Well, I think, to be honest, I think it all depends on the society. If society says it's okay, then the youth would probably indulge in it. For example, a few years back, shuffling was very famous. But then I think society looked at it as kind of a deviant group, and then it slowly started
the popularity is decreasing.
Yeah, I think that's the thing now. You see far more like dance groups, say, and there are far more places where they can say, dancing is okay.
Yeah.
I could dance, people here could dance. But I mean, that's a general idea now. We have things called like Zumba as well, but that's a separate topic about health. But this idea about, say, even when we talk about, say, dance and how people can have different, like, set to music and how they express themselves through music, so that evoke different emotions as well.
That's true.
It's interesting in that sense.
Yeah, I think arts is basically in terms of child development. I think it's really important in the development, as I said, because it helps the child to communicate better and in terms of self-expression.
Art includes everything, mostly from the enhancement of abilities, the generation of interests. So I think art is a very holistic thing for an individual to indulge in. Like even if you couldn't be able to paint or whatever, you would generate the interest, and that gets you working.
So like for yourself, Sakina, like do you think you have an outlet like for art? Like do you like paint, or do you kind of dance, like in the streets?
Like I said, I'm more towards literature art.
Okay.
I do have an outlet. I have a blog which I write, and sometimes I use Twitter to express how I feel and write about it. Because writing, I think, for me is my outlet. Like my form of expression is writing.
Wafi?
For me, I would see. I'm really interested in films.
Films.
But There are other arts I appreciate as well. I'm fond of. She's fond of writing. I'm fond of writing, but in terms of not writing a novel, but writing like more into
writing
scripts.
in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music as well. I'm passionate about music.
Have you written a lot?
Sorry?
I mean, in terms of your script writing, have you written a lot?
Written a lot.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Okay. So I guess it's for you. It's kind of something to develop on, and something you're like willing to learn about.
Yeah.
So you said music. So that's guitars.
Guitars, I play the guitar.
Oh, okay.
Talented.
Thank you very much.
So what about
Anyone
you?
else can play guitar?
No, I can't. But I do appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess I'm more I'm leaning towards visual arts.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly photography though. But
Right.
so far,
Do you have a blogs of pictures that you've taken?
no. But I reblog a lot of stuff. I reblog stuff that I like, and I think I'm really more into smoke art. You know?
Okay. So the use
Yeah.
of smoke and kind of like you can see different patterns and, different
And because
formations.
it's never the same.
See, I'm learning something.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what is that, so I'm
Never heard of that.
I'm very interested in knowing.
Okay. But I guess for you, you kind of want to learn a bit more about
definitely.
techniques and kind of like you're still kind of discovering, oh, let's just smoke stuff.
Yeah.
And this kind of like fire. Are you into fire?
Not really into fire.
All right, mostly smoke.
Yeah, smoke from volcanoes or anything really.
Okay. Are you into any creative?
Well, I'm a spectator. I appreciate arts, but I'm not very talented in terms of any talents. Yeah, I don't think. Fashion, I would consider fashion arts, but I don't consider myself fashionable. That's doubtful.
That's doubtful.
Are you sure?
That's doubtful.
It may be your talent. Maybe your talent.
Oh, maybe. We'll see. Maybe.
So I think we've kind of covered quite a number of topics. So, Wafi, what do you think your concluding ideas about the arts in Brunei especially, and what we can do to kind of invigorate it?
You mean
To encourage,
encourage,
arts in Brunei.
Well, the people needs to show a bit more determination in arts because it's something you should continuously be passionate about.
Definitely.
And like I said, Brunei, if you look at it, Brunei is still
We're developing.
Yeah, we're developing.
Yeah.
So it's better for us. Like I said, it's better for us to work together from different artists with different artistic fields, so that we will learn more about art. Like previously, what was
Smoke
that?
art.
Smoke art. I never heard of it. Maybe I could probably use that for a film or something.
Yeah,
So,
exactly it. Yeah.
So Anisa, what is your closing ideas about the arts and what people can do, as you said, as Wafi said,
to encourage people,
it.
Yeah, but I think I would actually agree with him. I think we should all get together and then we should maybe discuss each and one of our passions, and then maybe the awareness will start spreading, and then everyone will be aware.
Yeah. And Sakina?
For me, in terms of art, be it theater, music, whatever, literature, I think what it needs the most is exposure. And these artists have to have a clear direction of what they want their art to be. Because if they're all over the place, then audience don't know what to look for. So basically, it's just exposure and audience to know what they want, to know what they like. Because when it's there, it's like a consumer sort of thing, you see? Like when it's provided, the people will.
And the demand is there.
Yeah, and the demand is that people will definitely indulge in the arts.
Yeah, okay. So what do you have to say?
I would say that whatever your outlet is, whether it's little drawings that you do, take photographs, share it with the world, share it with people as well, and people will find you, and we should work together in terms of encouraging the arts in Brunei.
Yeah. I think as my concluding sentence, I think arts, or music, poetry, or fashion even defines who we are as a person. So I think it also, it is important. So I hope
Definitely.
people can, you know, get interested to see a lot of, you know, different arts in Brunei.
Well, unfortunately, we've come to the end of Talk Zone. So we'd like to thank you. Thank you. We'd like to thank Wafi, Sakina, and Anisa for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having it. It's been great.
So see you next week. I'm Afiefah, Rosli.
And I'm Faiq Airudin. Bye.